everyone. I know I haven't posted on here in a long time. The last time I think was like a week or two, or maybe a few weeks after the donation. I just wanted to give a quick update. It's been about I think 7 months. We're like towards the end of August right now, and surgery was January 26th. So I was gonna do this at 6 months, but the clinic called me for my 6 month I got renal labs, maybe like a week before my 6 month mark. So it took a few weeks, or it took a week for them to get back to me, and I had to go back and get a second round of labs. I guess based off of my first ones, all my numbers look good, and the only thing that they wanted to retest was the protein in my urine labs. That came out at about like 288 milligrams, and that's considered high, or it was marked high on my lab, my renal panel results. So they had me retest, and I went back a week later, and instead of going in the morning, I went after work. So by then my urine had already been diluted from all of the water I drink throughout the day. But it was weird because my protein in my urine still came back at the same number at 288, even though my urine was diluted. So I was kind of worried about that, but I reached out again and I said, hey, is this something that I need to worry about, or is there something that I need to change? And they said no, that this is normal for somebody so soon after kidney donation. I think the nephrologist there said between 200 and 300 milligrams would be considered okay. I guess things should start leveling out. I don't know. I still kind of feel like I should be maybe lowering my animal protein intake, or I don't know, something. I know they said if you work out a lot, your protein in your urine can be high, or if you're dehydrated or something like that. But I mean, I drink a lot of water. I do work out, but I think both times for the labs, I didn't work out for like close to a week before. So it was quite a long time before the labs that I had like a good workout. So I don't think it was that either. I don't know. I know some people do like plant-based, or, very low animal protein, or like animal protein on the weekends. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see what my year mark says, and if the protein's still high, maybe see my own nephrologist, maybe lower my animal protein intake. I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like it's something to worry about right now, just because it is so new and it's only been a few months after the donation. So I don't feel like I'm too worried about that. But yeah, just wanted to give you an update. I can give you some of my other test results from my labs. So my 6-month labs showed my glucose at 92. My bun was at 18. My creatinine was at 0.93. EGFR is at 81. Sodium's at 137. Potassium's at 4.2. Chloride 99. Carbon dioxide 26. Phosphorus 3.0. Creatinine in the urine was at 17.7. Protein total urine was at 5.1, and then the protein creatinine ratio was at 288, and that's the only thing that was marked high. But I mean, everything else sounds really good. The fact that I'm so soon out and my EGFR is already at 81, and I think they consider 90 or above to be normal for somebody with 2 kidneys. I think that's what I remember. I feel like that's a really good number. The creatinine at 0.93, what I remember is 1.0 or below is normal for somebody with 2 kidneys. So that sounds really good. They just said that my right kidney, my remaining kidney, seems to be compensating really well for my left one that I donated. So, I mean, that's really all I was looking for. It still kind of irks me that the protein's a little high like that, but I'll just see on my next 6 months. And I'm trying really hard to lower my animal protein intake, but man, I feel hungry. Before the donation, I lost weight and I was on a high protein diet. And now that I can't do that, that's really confusing and difficult for me, because I feel like carbs and stuff like that, I already know how I feel with them, and my body, like, since I started, well, let me go back. Right after surgery, maybe like a month out is when I kind of saw my appetite get a little more normal. And it was weird because I was eating, balanced, I think, and I was losing weight. I was losing like a pound per week. I was not working out at all. If anything, I was maybe walking a little bit, but not like the miles and miles that I'm running now. I guess it's more so the food. I wasn't eating probably as much. I wasn't snacking as much. And the weight was coming off, and I'd gotten down to like 155, and I was like, okay, I feel good here. And my anxiety got really bad in late March when the return to office came back, and I started freaking out. I went to my doctor and asked to see if I could get put on some anxiety medication, because I was like in a really bad place mentally. I was just so scared of everything, and the mask mandate was coming off and everything was stressing me out. So I started an anxiety medication at the beginning of April, and as soon as I was scared to start it, because I was thinking I'm on a good track right now with my weight loss. I'm not over exercising. I don't feel like I'm under eating. I feel like this is balanced, and I was happy about that. And I was scared to start the anxiety medication because I felt like that was going to ruin it all. And I don't know if that was just something that I let get into my head, but I noticed as soon as I started it, it's the sertraline. I think it's one of the lowest doses, but it's sertraline. And as soon as I started taking it, I felt starving, hungry all day long. Even at night when I would wake up to go to the bathroom to go pee, I felt hungry, like I hadn't eaten in forever. And I did not like that feeling, because I knew I felt like I was just going to regain the weight that I lost. So I do feel like I've been more relaxed with food since I started taking the anxiety meds, and for sure with like sugar and stuff like that. So I've put on maybe like 7 or 8 pounds, which, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you feel good at a certain weight and then you kind of feel that creep back on, your body doesn't feel good anymore. And I kind of feel like I'm back at square one, even though I know I'm not. I feel like I am. And I don't know if I want to continue the anxiety medication, because I kind of feel like it's not doing much for me anymore. I felt like in the first few weeks of taking it, I guess it kind of helped a little bit, but now I don't feel like it's doing much. I kind of want to see how I feel getting off of it, see what happens with my weight when I get off of it, and if that doesn't help it out, maybe try something different. I don't know. But my anxiety got really bad. It was difficult for me to just go to the grocery store. It was bad. Yeah, it was really bad. But I don't know. That's my update. I feel like things are going as good as they could possibly be going, with the exception of that protein in the urine. But yeah, I feel like I've been able to get back to my physical activity. I've been running a lot around our neighborhood. I don't go to a gym or anything. I just run around the neighborhood. We tried going to a park close to our house that we used to go to that has some nice trails. Because I drink so much water, I always have to go to the bathroom all the time. And we got there and I was like, oh God, I already have to go to the bathroom and I don't want to use the porta potty because it's gross. And I'm like, you know what? It's just easier for me to run around our dang neighborhood. I can just stop, go to the bathroom, and continue again. You don't have to drive anywhere. You just step out your door and your workout started. But yeah, I'm running a lot. I just started, I don't even know if it was a few weeks ago, but I just started to incorporate weights. I started initially just doing body weight because I was scared of getting a hernia and I didn't want to have to go back to the hospital to get another surgery. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to rein back my food. But mentally, I feel like I might be able to get off of the medication and be okay. I don't know, but I'll give it a couple more weeks, see how I feel, and then decide from there. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I haven't been on YouTube or doing anything with YouTube, but maybe I'll be a little more consistent here. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I know I'm on Instagram as a Join My Journey as well. And I have some people on there who I, talk back and forth with, and they either donated like around the same time that I did or years before, and it's just a good community to kind of bounce information back and forth with. There's only a very few people that know what this is like and know what you've been through, and it's kind of good to connect with them because you get to feel like there's somebody else who gets it. And if you have a question and they've already been there, not saying, don't go to a doctor and ask them, but I'm just saying, they've been through it probably as well. So they're a good information resource to go to. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about donation, if you're interested in donation, reach out to me. If you have any other questions about my recovery or about the medication or my labs or anything, just let me know. And I'll try and get back to you guys, okay? Bye.